Hi, everybody. My name is Jackie Bonds, and I'm live streaming to you from Inravio.com, Internet TV. I'm glad whoever's out there watching this show and supporting me. I appreciate it very much. There's a number on the screen that you can call in. I'm going to take calls halfway through the show between 6:30 and 7. So be patient if you call, or you call back in those times. So basically what I'm going to talk about today and what the show is going to be about is me. I'm going to introduce myself and what I'm about and where I came from and what my goals are as far as what the business, as far as the internet TV and the radio station and the internet TV, excuse me. And then I'm going to talk about what things I'm going to have on the show. My show is pretty much basically is going to be like a whole, smorgasbord of different things. But I will let you know that you will be entertained. There's no doubt about it. People that are out there that do watch my videos, they are all done, unscripted and everything. Now at least I have a production behind me, and I think I'm going to give you a nice quality show. So bear with me. I was born and raised, sorry for clapping. I was born and raised in Little Italy, New York on Mulberry Street. And I grew up pretty much very fast, faster than I thought, I should really grow up. And I was exposed to a lot of things in my life. But I always had a passion for being in front of the camera. I always, when I was a kid, they used to call me show off because, I was really good at what I did, in sports and everything. And, I really wanted to do that, but I didn't have the confidence, So as I went along, my dreams of being into something like professional sports or the media or acting or anything like that pretty much went out the window because my life, sort of derailed for a little while, And then, I started to think about, watching TV, reading books, doing all these things that, I had some kind of talent. I really didn't know how to cultivate it, anything like that. So I just watched a lot of things. I read a lot of articles on different people and how they came into the business, especially the industry of television and radio. And, now we have the internet also. And, I figured that if they could do it, I could do it. Just like that old cliche, if you could do it, I could do it type thing. So I figured I started a little acting, student films and independent films and blah, 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 and all that stuff. But I was really I really didn't have a good taste for it because I didn't like being told, do this, do that, and all this stuff. And I felt that I had enough to bring to the table to do a show on my own. So I ventured into a public access thing, and I did it on my own. I didn't have anyone helping me or anything like that. Maybe a few of my friends held a camera for me or came with me to a place that I was doing an interview with a celebrity or a boxing event or, doing a documentary on homeless people. A lot of stuff like that I do, which you will be seeing in, on my show as the weeks go on. But I said, you know what, I want to take it to the next level because a lot of people really like what I do. And to go to the next level, you have to, do certain things, and you have to really, make a commitment. And that's why I'm here right now. I'm making a commitment to myself and to people who are in my life that really appreciate what I do. Hopefully, like I said, I'll give you a quality show. And I stepped up to the plate. So here I am, Jackie Bonds, live. We'll be right back with a word from Jackie Bonds, live. Welcome back to the show. There's three things that I read this week on the news that really, I want to talk about as my shows go on, and it's about drugs. One story was this guy robbed the CVS twice, not once, but the same CVS he robbed twice. So obviously he's not a good criminal. The other story that's in the news is a police officer who was from Hempstead, a former police officer, was robbing cocaine dealers. And the funny thing about it is the law states that when you rob cocaine dealers or drug dealers, you're interfering with interstate commerce. Now, I just don't get that. If you're going to interfere with interstate commerce, why not, make that? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And the last one is I'm going to talk about a little bit about, because I may have him on as a guest, Mr. Eric Nyberg. He's an attorney who represented Amy Fisher years ago. And now he's representing this guy who robbed this drugstore not far from here in Medford and killed 4 people. I just would like to know how you put up a defense about that. And I'm going to try to get him on the show. He said he would do it. I called him a month later. He said he's too busy with this case, so I'm still trying, So I think that will be an interesting story. But there is an epidemic out here with the pills, really, really bad in Long Island. Every day or every other day I hear of someone else dying, and the kids that are dying are between 15 and 20. They're not 30, 40, 50. They're young kids. So a lot of these mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters, or even children, are losing their family members and loved ones to this pill addiction. It's a very, very bad epidemic, So those are things I'm going to bring along as I go along on my show. Topics like that, I'm going to do a lot of topics, in the news or current events. I'm going to have people that are going to come on as guests, celebrities, a whole bunch of different things. That's why I said it's like a smorgasbord. And the one thing that defines me as a person, as my character, is that I always been for the underdog. I never really liked being in the spotlight as far as wanting accolades. I just wanted to do it for myself. I really felt comfortable, and I wanted to try to stay below the radar as far as with being humble and humility. And that's like a contradiction between me, because some people think that I have this huge ego, and I really don't. So a lot of the guests that I'm going to bring on are people who are like underdogs, unfortunate people who don't have the daily things that we do have in life, where the people shun them in the street. I have a lot of friends that are homeless or mentally ill or just struggling in their life. And that's one of the things, as far as human interest stories, I'm going to bring also to the table, to the show. I also feel I'm opinionated, but I'm not political and anything like that. So you're not going to hear me talk about, this and that. Maybe I might make a remark about the government that they shut down while everybody else can't even, buy their kids a pair of sneakers. Things like that. So I just don't understand that. That's whatever. The second half of my show, I'm going to have people call in, and I'm going to introduce a couple of my guests that are going to be guests pretty much every week, whether live or interviews on location or call-ins like that. One of them is my nephew, Rocco. Now, this is a special boy. He's 5 years old. He will be 6 in a week or so, I think November 11th or November 5th. And he's going to be one of my guests, a special guest. Hopefully we'll have him in the studio, but he's a very, very beautiful kid, and he's got a great, great presence. You'll love to watch him. That's one. Janet, from another planet, she's going to be one of my guests. She's another, great person, and me and her have this bond, so she'll be part of my show also. And then I got a couple of more people I'll introduce as I go along the way, but I just want to, set the tone about what you're going to see. There's going to be a lot of controversy. There's going to be a lot of guests that I bring on that are going to be named where you would recognize, and then you're going to see people on here that I may just pull off of the street just to give them a cup of coffee and put them on the camera to talk about their story. So right now we're going to take another break, and I'll be back and take some calls. Jackie Bonds.
Putting it off and start painting it up today at Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore Paints, Sickens, wood finishes, paints, and professional paint supplies, ideal for contractors and homeowners, stain paints and epoxies, family owned and operating, in business for over 55 years, professional and experienced help, located at 2 locations, 55B Route 25, Coram, Long Island, New York, and 1495 Plaza Montauk Highway, Mastic, New York. Call them at 775-7435 and 775-8135. Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore Paints. Log on to the Inravio advertisers page today.
Inravio.com.
East End Screen Printing and Embroidery. Shirts for as low as $3 with print. 631-281-TEES. That's 631-281-TEES. 1355F Montauk Highway, Mastic, Long Island, New York. Go to eastendsilkscreenprinting.com for more info.
Hanging with the cool kids at Inravio.com.
Hey guys, it's Christine from Backwater. Tune in every Saturday night from 7 to 9 for music history, musicians' birthday blocks, trivia time, and the best alternative music around. Saturdays at 7, only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Sud City Car Wash, Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York. $9.99 early bird special Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Phone 395-6114. Sud City Car Wash. Hand washes, hand waxes, and detailing. Interior cleaning, brushless, car wash club. Simonized products. Sud City Car Wash. Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York. Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant. Steaks, chops, wraps. Breakfast skillets. The Mauritius Bay, 62 Montauk Highway in Mauritius, New York. 878-6827. The Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant in New York.
Inravio.com.
Stay in tune guitar strings. Guitar strings, bass strings, polish and accessories. Stay in tune guitar strings. Akron, Ohio. www.sitstrings.com.
Inravio. Transmitter? We don't need no stinking transmitter. Welcome to Inravio.com.
Hey, this is Paul Discofani, the disco portion of the Glory Days with Bruce and Disco show on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon. It's a sports show with a twist. We have entertainment, music, and whatever you want to talk about. Only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Good Times Magazine, New York's best entertainment paper for 43 years. Check out their calendar for all the latest music info, including New York City, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk. Studio News brings you the biggest news about the hottest artists and sounds. Technobeat is your guide to electronica, techno, house, and dubstep. Packtrack keeps you up to date on the biggest events at the area's performing arts centers and theaters. Good Times Magazine gives you all this and more. It's bi-weekly and it's free. Pick up your copy today or visit goodtimesmag.com.
Hey, dude, it's me again. You know, Village Music Shop in Mastic. Anyway, you all know my dog, Mr. Big. Yeah. Well, Dudes and Dudettes Village Music Shop has been in business for over 37 years, serving musicians with the best products and service around. Oh, they have private lessons on all instruments and in all styles of music. Yeah. In their new state-of-the-art digital teaching studios, or the excellent sales and service of guitars, drums, school band instruments, amps, PAs, as well as sheet music, books, and accessories. Basically, dudes, everything musical. Right, Big? Yeah. Chill out. Village Music has rentals on all instruments, even PA systems for your parties and barbecues. Oh, cool. Dude's Village Music Shop never has a sale on stuff because every day our prices are lower than all the competition. Stores, internet, whatever, guaranteed. Yeah. So come to Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Phone 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Anyway.
Inravio.com.
Oil City Skate Park, Long Island's only indoor skate park. Skateboarding, BMX, inline skating, open 7 days a week. Nearly 150 decks by Baker, Flip, Girl, Chocolate, Real, Plan B, Crimson, Zero, Element, DGK, Bogata, and more. The best in tees, hoodies, wallets, trucks, wheels, bearings, t-shirts, hats, and DVDs. New York's largest Santa Cruz dealer. Introducing Jark Skateboards, Europe's best-selling deck. Oil City Skate Park, 3565 Maple Court, Oceanside, New York. Phone 516-442-0706 or go to www.oilcitysk8.com for more info.
Inravio.com. Welcome to the future of radio. Inravio.
Hey, this is Chuck from the Two Guys and the Chick Show. Check us out Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about stupid news, email bag, and all-around BS. Two Guys and the Chick Show, only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
What are you waiting for? Everyone else is advertising on the internet. Shouldn't you? Tired of small returns on phone books, newspapers, radio ads, TV ads, coupon books, direct mail? Everyone is on the internet every day. Advertise on the internet for as low as $100 a month. Over 250,000 impressions per month on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Inravio.com, and more. Go to the Advertise With Us page on Ravio.com and get started today.
Jackie Bond's back. Welcome home. I'm here. I have this pink flower on to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. I couldn't get a ribbon or anything, so I just want to let them know out there that I am always here for that cause if they need me for anything. And I have a few people in my life that are dealing with that, and there are some survivors also. So my heart goes out to anyone who's dealing with that, whether it be a family member or themselves. With that said, I got a few calls coming in, and we're gonna, I think my first caller may be Janet from another planet. I'm not sure yet, but anyway. Before she comes on, I'll just tell you a little bit about her. I know Janet for many, many years, and she has been a huge part of my life. You know, very, very sweet lady, but she is annoying, and she calls me so many times that, you know, it's very hard not to screen her calls. You know, but, you know, being that I said that from the beginning, that I'm really for someone who's for the underdog, and I have to take the calls a lot of times. And I do. And me and Janet get together, and we have great times together. And that's why a lot of times if you go on my website or my YouTube, Jackie Bond's channel, you'll see some of my videos with Janet and the way we interact. So I know you'll enjoy that because a lot of people do. And also, I also want to have, excuse me, I also want to, introduce another guest that's going to be on my show also is my cousin Larry. He is my best friend, my cousin, and I love him a lot. And he's a miracle in his own. Last year, he almost died on us. He was very, very ill, and he made a miraculous recovery, and I'm so happy about that. So he'll be a call-in guest also, possibly a studio guest or an on-location guest. I'm going to do some shows from my my apartment in Manhattan. I have an apartment. It's on the 26th floor. It's on a terrace. I have a terrace there, so I'm going to try to do some terrace interviews and things like that. I'm trying to get different ideas, so if anybody wants to call in or go to my website or my Facebook page at Jackie Bonds, you could give me some suggestions if you want, or if you want to come on the show or anything like that. I'm also going to have I got a lot of boxing shows that I'm going to do. I'm very involved with boxing. I'm working on getting Paulie Malignaggi on. He's going to fight again in December at Barclays Center. He's fighting Zab Judah. So any of you boxing fans, I'm going to have boxing guests on. I'm going to have Jerry Cooney on. He's a friend of mine. I'm going to do a lot of different things. I'm going to also have, political people on. I tried to get someone to come on tonight, being that the election's on next week, but it was too short notice, so I couldn't really bring on a guest. Next week, I'm not going to be on because I have a prior commitment down in Little Italy on Mulberry Street. I have a dinner to go to, and I already committed to it, so I won't be on the show next week, but I'll be back the following Tuesday. Maybe I'll tape a show, and if they air it, I don't know. Janet, are you going to call or what? When are you going to call? I knew you would screw this up. Anyway, I just want to, a little bit more about things that bother me every day, which is, there's always something, which I'm going to create a blog also. By the way, Rocco has a blog also. I don't know the name of the blog. My sister's going to have to call up and, explain what the blog is. And it's a daily thing about Rocco, because Rocco's a special child. I'm not going to say why he's special. Yeah, put him on. Definitely. I got someone calling right now. Thank God.
Go, Jackie.
Hello. Hello. Billy.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Jack? I have
it's you.
couple of quick
I
questions.
thought it was the other Billy. Yeah, what's up, Billy?
First of all, I would like to congratulate you on your show.
Thank you.
It is the first step towards the amazing success of Jackie Bonds.
Thank you.
And I would also like to take your views on the recent engagement between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. What is your insight upon that?
Well, I don't like either one of them, to be honest with you, but that's just my opinion. I think Kanye is just a stuck-up whatever, and she is also. I had an interaction with her when I used to work in her store down in Soho. You hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
It's the connection's very bad.
Yeah, well, you gotta wait. You can't, it comes on a delay. Just in case I curse, they want to cut it off. But you know what? Anytime I slip out, I'll give you $5.
The connection and the website, it's bad right now.
All right, no problem. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you slightly.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to talk about celebrity encounters that I've had. And one was with Kim, and I basically insulted her, which I'm glad I did because she thought who the hell she was, so. But with the baby, I'm happy anybody has a kid. It doesn't matter if I like them or not. If they're going to raise that kid to grow up to be, whatever, a kid deserves love. I hope they're capable of giving that kid love and not looking for the love outside of themselves because they're insecure. You know, and that's what I told her basically. I was doing security for Dash, her store in Soho on Spring Street, and she came in. It was all scripted. It was all scripted. You know, I don't care. It's scripted. And she came right next to me, and I had to tell her something. So I said, Kim, I just want to let you know that your store is more secure than you are with yourself. So she didn't answer me, so I know she heard me. All right, we lost Billy? No problem. That was my nephew, Billy, not my brother-in-law, Billy. So thank you for the call and the question. But to say about, you know, like I said about children, as long as you're going to be good parents, you know, it's hard to really, I don't know how I could do it if I was a big celebrity, you know. You know, because being a celebrity, you have to be away from your family, so it's hard to be a good parent, to me. That's my opinion. But anyway, we got Janet from another planet coming on the phone somewhere. Janet, are you there?
Hi, Jeff. How you doing, Jeffrey Barnes? What's going on? How's everything?
Everything's good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. I'm good. What have you been up to?
I'm on TV. What do you expect? I'm on the internet.
Why press in to get you? I don't understand it. I'm on the internet now on that
Janet.
IND. Why?
You got to turn down your computer. Lower it. You know how to lower your computer? Are you there? That's what I'm saying. She's from another planet, so obviously you could see right there what's going to happen with her as a guest. So if she calls back, that's fine. Anybody else want to call in, ask a question? I'll take any questions you want, anywhere from politics, stuff that's in the current news, family issues, anything. Breast cancer, serious issues, mental health, which is another thing that I'm going to do a lot of, mental health stories. Janet's back. Janet, listen to me. You hear me? Janet, are you there?
Hi, how are you?
Did you lower your computer?
Yeah, it's off now.
Very good. So you're going to be, I introduced you as a guest on my show. You're going to be like a regular on the show. So are you excited about that?
I would like that. I would love that. As long as I get famous, maybe I'll make some money out of the deal.
Get paid. You cost me money.
Huh?
How could you
What'd
get
you
paid?
say?
I'm not making nothing.
You're not going to make a dime? Not even a penny to pocket to piss in? Not even a piss to pot in?
No, I'll take you out for dinner, all right? How's
That'd
that?
be nice. I would like that. You've been telling me that, golly knows how many years.
I'm glad you called and you lowered your computer. You could take instructions, you know, because usually when I'm with you, I have to crack you off the head to give you instructions.
I understand.
You understand? So.
I understand.
Now, so what are you up to lately? Tell me a little bit about what you're doing.
I'm going on an interview tomorrow at Sears at the Smith Haven Mall tomorrow.
What, for the holiday stuff?
Yeah, probably for the holidays. Who knows? And maybe they'll hire me permanent. I would like that. I also have an application at Macy's, Kohl's interview. I went for an interview at Kohl's last week.
Okay.
And BJ's. Good. I'm just plugging along.
You'll be good at BJ's. I know they'll probably hire you over there.
No, I don't want to work a register though at BJ's. No, they want somebody that works a register. I'm not.
I want you to get a job where they're going to keep you and they're going to treat you good. And if I could help you in any way, I will.
Appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.
I love you, Janet.
Appreciate it. I can use some money at the end of the month.
You want money now?
I would like to have some money if you had it.
I'll give you some.
I don't know.
I'll give you $2. You can get coffee in 7-Eleven.
Stop. You're funny. Yeah. You have to sit there.
And
all those things I've given you. And all
did.
the rides you've given me. I know.
No, you know what I want you to do? I want you to find Bicycle Bobby because I want him on the show. All right?
How am I going to find him? He's in jail. He's in Riverhead. I
What?
told you about that a while ago, what he did at Pat's Christie.
Oh, he threw a rock through the guy's windshield?
He's still in jail. Yes, he's going to be there for a
all
long
right.
time, I think.
Well, when he comes
I don't
back.
know his last name.
All
I
right.
don't know his last name and everything, but I think he's probably still there.
Okay. Well, when you see him, just let him know. You got my number. You can tell him to call me.
Yeah, I'll tell him if I see him. If I see him around, who knows? I think he's still he's still away, though, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty
And he just
sure
came
he's still
home,
in
right?
Huh?
He just came home from Riverhead.
Again? He was
Yeah.
just in there? No, this was a
Yeah,
while
he just
ago
did
was
like
in there.
he just
Couple
did
of
like
months
30
ago,
days.
He's back in there again.
Well, you know what he says, crime don't pay, but the hours are good, you know. And
That's what he says. Yeah, crime don't pay.
sometimes, you know,
Funny.
sometimes
bad.
it's I'm not endorsing crime, but
bad.
you know, I mean, the
I
government
feel
is
bad, too.
taking our money for nothing, so.
I know.
But anyway, thank you for calling, Janet. I
God bless
appreciate
you,
it.
and
And
I'll see you soon. Is this going to be on? Is it going to be on regular TV too, or no? Just on
no,
the
this is internet TV. It's the new innovative stuff that's, you know, out there. This is going to be big. So remember the website, Inravio.com,
I will. I'll probably. I give it to Carolyn.
internet TV,
I
radio.
gave Carolyn the number too. I gave Carolyn the number.
Okay. They stream
Frank has
shows
videos. He
all
goes,
week
"What?"
long. Shut up. They stream shows all week long and music, and
Oh.
there's a whole different variety of different shows.
Very
And
nice, very nice.
So-
I'm on some of the shows.
you're going to be on my show. I don't think
Yes,
nobody else is going to want you on their show.
Wouldn't
You know?
that be nice to be on everybody's show?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll
Thank
try
you very much.
doing this to my son. Maybe my son be interested in this.
Well, tell him to call in. Tell him to call in.
You Facebook him when you have a chance.
I ain't
okay?
talking to your son. You know,
Oh, yeah, you can.
don't
you
put me
can.
in the
You
middle.
can Facebook him. You can pay. It's okay, Jack. I told him, but he already knows that you did videos of me.
all
I
right.
showed him one.
Thank you.
He left. He left.
All right. Thank you, Janet.
I love you, Jack. I'll see you
I
soon.
love you,
God
too.
bless you. And good luck with this, okay?
I will. I appreciate
Bye.
that.
Bye. God bless.
God bless you, too.
God bless. Good luck and maybe
Shut up.
something good
Thank
will
you.
come out of this.
All
You're
right.
welcome, Paisano.
All
Guinea
right.
friend.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Ciao. That's what I have to go through with Janet, and that's just a brief introduction of her. All right. So you know what? I have to take a break now because I'm out of breath talking to her. It's like, don't let me stop talking while you're interrupting. It's just like that way all the time with her, all the time. But she's a beautiful woman, and I'd do anything for her. So that's Janet from another planet. We'll take a few minutes break now, and I'll be back. Thank you.
Rich's Bay Diner and Restaurant. Steaks, chops, wraps, breakfast skillets. The Mauritius Bay, 62 Montauk Highway in Mauritius, New York. 878-6827. The Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant in New York.
Inravio.com.
Stay in tune guitar strings. Guitar strings, bass strings, polish and accessories. Stay in tune guitar strings. Akron, Ohio. www.sitstrings.com.
Inravio. Transmitter? We don't need no stinking transmitter. Welcome to Inravio.com.
Hey, this is Paul Disclafani, the disco portion of the Glory Days with Bruce and Disco show on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon. It's a sports show with a twist. We have entertainment, music, and whatever you want to talk about. Only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Good Times Magazine, New York's best entertainment paper for 43 years. Check out their calendar for all the latest music info, including New York City, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk. Studio News brings you the biggest news about the hottest artists and sounds. Technobeat is your guide to electronica, techno, house, and dubstep. Packtrack keeps you up to date on the biggest events at the area's performing arts centers and theaters. Good Times Magazine gives you all this and more. It's bi-weekly and it's free. Pick up your copy today or visit goodtimesmag.com.
Hey, dude, it's me again. Village Music Shop in Mastic. Anyway, you all know my dog, Mr. Big. Yeah. Well, Dudes and Dudettes Village Music Shop has been in business for over 37 years, serving musicians with the best products and service around. Oh, they have private lessons on all instruments and in all styles of music in their new state-of-the-art digital teaching studios, with the excellent sales and service of guitars, drums, school band instruments, amps, PAs, as well as sheet music, books, and accessories. Basically, dudes, everything musical. Right, Big? Yeah. Chill out. Village Music has rentals on all instruments, even PA systems for your parties and barbecues. Oh, cool. Dude's Village Music Shop never has a sale on stuff because every day our prices are lower than all the competition. Stores, internet, whatever, guaranteed. Yeah. So come to Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Phone 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Anyway.
Inravio.com.
Oil City Skate Park, Long Island's only indoor skate park. Skateboarding, BMX, inline skating, open 7 days a week. Nearly 150 decks by Baker, Flip, Girl, Chocolate, Real, Plan B, Crimson, Zero, Element, DGK, Bogata, and more. The best in tees, hoodies, wallets, trucks, wheels, bearings, t-shirts, hats, and DVD. New York's largest Santa Cruz dealer. Introducing Jark Skateboards, Europe's best-selling deck. Oil City Skate Park, 3565 Maple Court, Oceanside, New York. Phone 516-442-0706 or go to www.oilcityska8.com for more info.
Inravio.com. Welcome to the future of radio. Inravio.
Hey, this is Chuck from the Two Guys and a Chick Show. Check us out Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about stupid news, email bag, and all-around BS. Two Guys and a Chick Show, only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
What are you waiting for? Everyone else is advertising on the internet. Shouldn't you? Tired of small returns on phone books, newspapers, radio ads, TV ads, coupon books, direct mail? Everyone is on the internet every day. Advertise on the internet for as low as $100 a month. Over 250,000 impressions per month on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Inravio.com, and more. Go to the Advertise With Us page on Ravio.com and get started today.
There's a read that I want to read over here. Being that Halloween is next Thursday evening, and I hope everybody is safe, and has a great time. They have a spooky walk on Friday and Saturday nights at Camp Paquatuck. It's spelled P-A-Q-U-A, Tuck, Paquatuck. It's in Center Moriches, New York. And it's $15 per person. If you want more info, it's at spookywalk.com, and Inravio.com will be there this Friday and Saturday night. So make sure you get there, have some fun with your children, do some nice things, scare them or whatever. Yep. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, no problem. Somebody's calling in. Hello?
Hey, Jackie, it's Christine from Backwater.
Oh, okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to be the first one to call and wish you a great big welcome to the Inravio family. Hopefully
Thank
you
you.
don't steal too many of my viewers.
No, I don't think I will. I'm like, I'm an amateur. You're a professional. But you're
Don't
someone that I
call a
would
girl a
look up
professional.
to.
It has a totally different context.
Yeah, I know. I know your show is different than mine. But hey, we're both on the internet TV and radio, so
That's
we're doing
absolutely
good.
right.
Yep.
And I heard you talking about the spooky walk before. Our producer, Kevin, will actually be down there this weekend, so if you're getting scared by a zombie, it just might be Kevin.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll be aware of that.
Yes.
I don't like zombies from that movie, Night of the Living Dead. When I seen that, that really scared me. That was one of the scariest movies I seen.
Well, they're coming to get you, Bob.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome, Jackie. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice. It's nice when people call you up and wish you luck, you know? It really is. And I do get a lot of calls, you know, from people or people in the street. They wish me luck. They thank me for doing like certain things that I do on my show, on my public access show, or on my videos, and it feels good. It feels good to feel like accepted and cared about. When you think you know, like I think sometimes like, what am I doing anything for? It's like not appreciated. I'm a single parent, and you know, when you have a teenage kid, you know, it's really difficult to get any kind of appreciation from them because you're doing everything for them all the time, you know, and they just think that, you know, they got it coming. So when my mother and father used to tell me, oh, when I was your age, I did this, you know, I didn't listen to nobody, so. But I have a really beautiful little girl. She's 17. She's the apple of my eye, and she's a great kid, a great girl. Very good. She has a good head on her shoulders. She's very positive. She has nice goals in her life, and I'm very happy. You know, me and Nicole raised a beautiful girl. So let me see. What else can I talk about? Let's see. I'm waiting for Rocco to call in. If you're out there, Billy, JoJo, anybody, Rocco, you have to call in for me, please. All right? Whenever you get a chance. You don't have to call in. Your father could call in, just to touch base. This way we could put your picture up there. Well, you could put Rocco's picture up there just to show you what he is like. I don't know if you did that already, but if you have Rocco's picture, put it up for me. Maybe he'll get the hint to call up. All right, Rocco's picture is up. Thank you very much. And I'm going to disown him if he doesn't call in, so you better call in, Rocco. Rocco might have his birthday party up my apartment in the city. I was just informed, so, you know, it's going to be a birthday party for Rocco / housewarming gifts for me. So in lieu of Rocco's party, you can give me the gifts, okay? Because I'm hosting the party. And I got a lot of other things going on. You can check out, you know, my YouTube page and my IMDb, even though I only got like a couple of things on IMDb because, you know, I really did movies that are so bad, they don't even put them on IMDb, you know? Rocco's phone number is, let's see, it's, yeah, my movies, actually my father was in a couple of big movies. He was in Broadway Danny Rose, he was in The Bronx Tale, and he was supposed to get a leading role in The Bronx Tale because De Niro really loves my father. And hopefully I can get De Niro as a guest on here. You know, you never know. But, you know, like doing these small movies, that's why I said I want to do my own show, you know. And if I fall on my face with it, who cares, you know? It's my investment to myself. And I'm finally like doing it, like I said, and I know I'm going to bring a show that I'm going to have good guests on. So camera 3 is over there. Yes, camera 3 is over there. I'm just learning all this, so thank you. Once again, a shout out to the breast cancer survivors and the people who are going through it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, we're going to try to get Rocco on the line, and what are we going to do from there? Let's see. What else can I talk about? I could talk about, oh yeah, today I went and buy makeup for myself. I've been trying to find out what's a good makeup for my face, being that I have these spots on my face and, you know, circles under my eyes. And I've been doing like tutorials on YouTube, and, you know, it was a little confusing. So I went into some beauty place, and she wanted to sell me 3 different things for like, everything was like $11.99, $12. I'm like, forget about it. I'm not doing that. I said, there's any way to do cheaper? She said, yeah, go to like one of the drugstores and go to whatever. I don't even know the name of the company, and buy this concealer. It has the foundation concealer and something else in it, and everything is in one, and then you just rub it on your face. So when I went in there, the thing was like $12.99. I says, come on, you have anything cheaper? So she sent me to another thing that it was like 5 something, but 40% discount. So I wound up paying 3 something. I went home and it didn't even work, so I figured, forget it, you know. I didn't wear it. But, you know, I would never really consider putting makeup on, but I know a lot of people being in the business now that a lot of men wear makeup and they even wear it out in the street. Because I'm very vain about these spots on my face, these black spots from the sun. So, and I haven't really dated any girls lately, so I don't know if it's the spots or what, or just that I'm never out talking to anybody. So if there are any girls out there, you know, it doesn't have to be a relationship. Just hang out with me. You know, make me look good around people. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any kind of, you know, relationship where I got to spend money on you or anything like that. I'm just more or less, you know, go to parties, clubs, dinners, whatever, you know. And Rocco still hasn't called in. So we left a message. Let me give you guys another number to call. All right? He's probably throwing a tantrum anyway. That's probably why. All right, call this number. Okay, hold on a second. I'll try to write this number down. 997. There you go. Thank you. Her name is JoJo. That's my sister. You know? Who knows what? Who could be, I don't know what Rocco could be doing right now. There's I don't know what's going on in that house, but hopefully they're containing the situation, you know? What else can I talk about? Oh, like I was talking about my father. My father, I'm going to do some things about my father, which, you know, I can never, ever, you know, tell you, like, things about my father because you would have to have so many different people that have stories about him. So I'm trying to have a couple of people, and I'm going to try to do a little biography, a little documentary about him on, you know, from different stories that I'm going to put together. Like that guy wrote that book, Things My Father Says, whatever. We got Rocco. What's Cam? I'm on? All right.
Please. You got to sit. We got to talk to Uncle Jackie. Sit.
Hello?
In a minute. Uncle Jackie's coming on the phone.
Hello, Rocco. Billy.
Hey, Jack. What's up, buddy?
What happened? You made me wait to 6:59 to call me.
We're in the middle of moving TVs around.
Why?
I don't know, because we need a new TV. I got Rocco right here for you, buddy.
All right, put him on.
All right, hold on.
Hi, Jack.
What are you doing, kid?
On speaker.
Yeah, well, you just turn your computer down. Yeah.
Jack.
Hi, Jackie.
What are you doing? How you doing? Rocco, how are you?
What?
How are you?
Good.
Good, good.
I got a new Batman game.
You got me what?
A new Batman game.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. You don't have enough toys, right? You have an iPad, and I have this, you know, BS computer. I don't know how you get all this stuff. That's why I said you are special. And
what are you saying? I'm gonna hang up on you.
you're gonna hang up on me. Oh, all right. Put it on your mother.
Hey, bye, Jack.
Bye. Bye.
I love you. Wah wah. Who else is there? Billy?
Forget about it.
Put on your mother.
I love her.
I love you. All right.
Jack.
Joe.
Good luck to you.
All right. What happened? How come?
We're disappointed. We can't see you.
Why?
So all the servers are down. Nobody could see you.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's okay. That's all right. I'm radio. You could hear me, right? Video on demand. You can hear me? I'm like HBO. I'm in demand. You know what I mean? I just
But
spent...
everybody wanted to call in.
I know, that's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll do it next time, all right? As long as you can hear me, that's fine. I got a good face for radio, like they say.
All right.
Go ahead, what do you want to say? You can still talk to me.
No, we all wanted to wish you luck. We're very proud of you, and we're looking forward to hopefully seeing you on the internet.
Yeah, you will. You will. In the meantime, you listen to me. My show's going to be on the internet TV on Inravio.com, but you can watch my videos on YouTube, my YouTube channel at Jackie Bonds, or Google me. I got videos on Google. You put my name on, you can watch my movies on Vimeo, whatever how you pronounce it. So, you know, everything will work out, Joe. You know how life is, right?
All right. Good luck with the rest of the time. Call me when you get home.
All right, love you. Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Okay. Now, we'll take another break. We'll be back in a few.
Rich's Bay Diner and Restaurant. Mauritius Bay, 62 Montauk Highway in Mauritius, New York. 878-6827. The Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant in New York.
Inravio.com.
Stay in tune guitar strings. Guitar strings, bass strings, polish and accessories. Stay in tune guitar strings. Akron, Ohio. www.sitstrings.com.
Inravio. Transmitter? We don't need no stinking transmitter. Welcome to Inravio.com.
Hey, this is Paul Disclefani, the disco portion of the Glory Days with Bruce and Disco show on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon. It's a sports show with a twist. We have entertainment, music, and whatever you want to talk about. Only on Inravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Good Times Magazine, New York's best entertainment paper for 43 years. Check out their calendar for all the latest music info, including New York City, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk. Studio News brings you the biggest news about the hottest artists and sounds. Technobeat is your guide to electronica, techno, house, and dubstep. Packtrack keeps you up to date on the biggest events at the area's performing arts centers and theaters. Good Times Magazine gives you all this and more. It's bi-weekly and it's free. Pick up your copy today or visit goodtimesmag.com.
Welcome back. Jackie Bonds here live. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with this. I mean, when I started the show, I was really stiff, and now I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed. So, like I said before, I won't be here next week. I have a prior commitment. I will be here the following Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And hopefully, you know, I'll have my guests that I have, you know, trying to get on the show. I'll let the radio station know, I mean the TV, internet TV show know what's coming up, and I'll put it on my Facebook of what I will have coming up in the next coming week. So I appreciate everybody coming on the show, whoever called in. I know a lot of people were having difficulty getting through because there was a lot of calls, a lot of volume on the phones, you know. So, you know, as it goes along, you know, we're going to set up a little bit. I know, like, the first day of my show, I was not really too prepared, you know, for my show. So I got a couple of people going to help me with writing and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, I'll bring you a good show. I know it. I know I will. And what else is going on that I could... oh, I want to, first, before I leave, I want to, you know, give a shout out to my friend Ken Murph. His son is getting married next Saturday, and he called me today, and we had a nice conversation, so I want to give a shout out to Ken Murph and all the rest of the people out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining my show today. Thank you.